What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. We're back for the first time in a long time. You know, it's your boy D'Arison.
Angel.
Today we want to let y'all know that we're committed to being more consistent.
I am in the works of changing some things to free up some more time because we're pretty busy. We don't get paid off of YouTube. We're not one of those big people to get paid, so of course we have jobs. But things are going to change here in the next month or so. We have some things, a lot of things lined up, a lot of things that is just really going to help because we really want to push forward to this. We like doing videos. Our family likes doing videos, but it's just not enough time. So we're done with all that. We had to get together and think about some things that we can do to change some things to do what we really want to do.
Yeah. And
that's for all of y'all. If y'all have something that you really want to do, you might have to make changes around you because you don't want to keep doing something that, not necessarily that you don't enjoy, but something that you don't see yourself doing long term. We're just going to do some things with this channel. We're not sure how this channel is going to be. Of course, we really want to vlog. That's what we really like to do, but because we're so busy, a lot of times our vlogs would just be on Saturday and it's us running around trying to get things done and stuff like that. And I know you guys want to know more about our life. I've had people want to know more about how we handle a blended family and stuff like that. So that you guys will start to see that next month. Most likely next month or September, of you getting a closer look into our life. I don't know if we're going to do challenges and pranks and stuff like that, but that is definitely still on the table. But we just had to now step out on faith and go from there and do some changes so that we can do what we love. So I'm looking forward to that. But we're also looking forward to taking a special trip. I know this wasn't the last video we posted, but the one before that, we had went to California. It was a very short trip. We didn't even really get to vlog as much as we wanted to. But this trip is a lot longer and I'm excited. And why don't you tell them where we're going?
We're going to the UK, United Kingdom, to London.
We're going to England.
Yeah.
And we get to go to Paris.
Oh yeah, I forgot we are going to Paris.
We're going to Paris, friends. So we had got our passports, and I mean, I'm scared. I don't think he's scared.
I'm scared of getting kidnapped.
And then the way they protesting down there in Trump.
That should be over by the time we get there, though. Because I want to say he's about to be on the way back. They just protesting because he's there? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, so just pray for us, you guys. And I want to tell you some things that we had to do before this trip. Just in case you are planning to travel out the country. It was things that I didn't even think of, and I'm glad we are going with people, including my dad, because he had it all mapped out. Things you need to take care of before you go out of the country. Something I just didn't think about. Some of the things I didn't think about. Alright, so we had to get our passports. There's, I think, passports that are like a card, and then you can get the book. I think the card only lets you go to like Canada and certain places, but the book lets you go anywhere.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
Yeah. So altogether, I would say for both of us, this came up to like $260 just for the passports.
Because you gotta pay the state, and you gotta pay another fee just to to get them.
I guess to process them and all that stuff. And then you got to pay for your pictures and all this stuff. So
I want to say they run your information through some database, make sure you probably ain't no terrorists and all type of other stuff. I was just wondering how people fail getting the passport. Like if they see something on your background, be like, nah, you can't go.
Yeah, I don't know. This was real scary. But just make sure when you guys get this, you sign it, because it is not valid until you sign it. I didn't know that until I read the book.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure they would have let us sign it at the airport or something.
Maybe, I don't know. But it's signed, it's ready to go, we're good to go. So that was number one. Some people say it takes 12 weeks, so ours really only took like a week or whatever, but that doesn't mean that that's going to happen all the time. So
I think it all depends on what's on your background, how many different states you lived in, what all you've done in life and all that.
It takes a little longer.
So
we both pretty much just lived in Illinois, so it's worked out. And then you need a European plug. So do not go not getting one of these because your phone is not going to charge. They have different outlets. We bought this at Walmart. We only bought one because when my dad looked it up, it said $5, but it didn't look like this. It was a little smaller one. And Walmart didn't have that in the store. So it might, that might be something you have to get online. But I don't think that's just European.
No, it's not.
They had a few, I think.
Japan, Australia, Thailand, of course the U.S. Thing does all types of little.
So of course that's ours.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Yeah, so then you would plug your stuff in here, and then it came with 2 USB ports. So that's why we got one, because we figured we could just put our phones through that, and if we need to
plug up
charge our laptop or something,
whatever,
we can use that. So that is basically definitely what we had to get, and this ran for about anywhere between $9 and $14. I can't remember which one we got, but
I think that one was the $14 one, because they even had one that was closer to $20. I think it had more ports on it.
So definitely this was something I was not thinking of, because I haven't been out the country, and I knew they had different outlets, but I guess that just wasn't on my mind. I'm just more like the passports, clothes, and all this stuff, as long as we can get on the plane. I was not thinking about charging up our phone, so I was glad that my dad said something about that, because we might have been lost if we went by ourselves.
What else we have to do?
You have to tell your bank that you are leaving, of course, and a lot of people do that anyways if you go out the state, because some banks will just turn your card off unless you are using a chip or something.
And all that.
They do this to me every time we go to Ohio. His card worked, but mine won't. And I mean, it would be like declined. I think one time I was at Pizza Hut and it declined and everything. And I knew I had money in there, but then when I went to Walgreens and used the chip, it worked. So your bank will do that. So you have to let them know the dates that you will be gone. Plus, so you can also extend your ATM limit of how much you want to pull out for the day and stuff like that. And then the other thing was we had to convert some money. We
only did a little bit of money for right now, because we ain't sure how much we're gonna spend, what we're gonna,
especially in the pounds or whatever.
Right now the exchange rate, their money is worth more than our money.
Our
so
dollar.
We gotta pay like a 1.2% fee
at some banks.
Far as our dollar, like pretty much I think they said right now our dollar is, for one of our dollars compared to their dollars, you got to add like an extra 28 cents or something like that per dollar just to equal theirs. So
but of course it costs money. Some banks will let you just do a flat rate. Some banks, it's just however much money you are trying to convert. But just remember, if you take a lot of cash and you get a lot of change back, you cannot.
They don't convert coins back over. So whatever coins you get, you stuck with, unless you got enough coins there to maybe get British pound.
Yes.
Or European pound.
True. I didn't think about that too.
Whatever they call it.
But yeah, so just remember that. And also remember to definitely also call your bank because you can swipe your cards there. But some banks charge like 3%. Some credit cards don't charge anything. But that's per transaction. So if you staying at a hotel and everything like that, that's 3% of however much your stay was. So you have to calculate that stuff in. And some banks might be more than that. So then you think you got all this spending money, but every time you swipe your card, it's taking money too. So just keep that in mind. So that was like a real headache. And we heard that this is the most expensive place to go. Yeah, and I'm learning that. Yes.
In the world. I think outside, like if you're trying to go on some type of wild resort on some secluded island, that might be more because it's probably just like some thousands of dollars that you're paying for that. But just like far as traveling and going from one place to a city, then yes,
and then like pounds compared to our dollars, it might be 40 pounds, but that might be what, like maybe $59 in our money. So it's like $10 more than what I would have paid for 40. So it's just different. And then we also had to remember that Paris and London don't have the same money.
Nope. Got euros when you go to Paris.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have euros. So
but the plan is to just
swipe our cards in Paris probably. And just deal with the 3% or whatever.
We'll see. Because they said something at the airport you could exchange for free.
I don't think it was free. It was a small fee. It was still a fee. You'll probably be having fees, so definitely calculate those fees. Don't just go crazy and then be mad you come back and you got less money. Because then, remember, if you got the pounds cash and you cash that in back in America, if you got 40 pounds, you ain't getting $40 back. No, you're getting less than that.
$32. So, something like that. But our banker told us that he had a friend that went over there on swiping his card and doing stuff. When he
went somewhere else. I don't know if he went to Italy or
wherever
somewhere.
He went. The whole point is this: he had an extra $600 or $700 that he had to pay from the percentage rates of the fees of swiping his card. So
so you just gotta be smart. You gotta know what 3% is.
Will they let you write a check?
I don't think so.
Probably not. Probably not.
You just gotta know what 3% is, or get like a major credit card that does not charge nothing for it. We didn't know that till later on, so it is what it is now. But
that black card, American Express.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. American Express don't go a lot of places.
Yeah, it do. I think that's the international card.
I thought American Express sometimes. I
don't know.
Here didn't even take it.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I'll say MasterCard or something like that, Yeah. But anywho, that's some of the things that. Was there anything else that we needed to?
Not for prep. I don't think.
The times. It was something else. You need to call your bank, or not your bank, your phone company for international calling.
Oh yeah. That's an extra $10 a day.
For AT&T. So if you guys got AT&T or anything like that, it's best to go with the $10 a day instead of paying $60 or $120 a month, because they rip you off on that one. Unless
you're gonna be there for a month.
Yeah. Well, even then, they still wasn't. No, when I called, it was $60 a month, but then they was gonna charge you 37 cents a minute every time you use your phone. So what was the point of paying that? But if you do the $10 a day, you get unlimited calling and text. And on top of that, you get your data that you have here in America.
Truthfully, y'all might have to call me from the hotel.
So, no, we're doing international calling because our kids are not going with us.
Or FaceTime?
Shoot, that's if the Wi-Fi act right.
I'm sure the Wi-Fi
but
is good.
I don't know. In different countries, it's so be slow. But, but we're very, very excited. I think that's all you need to do to, prep for the most part.
I just want to see if they got, once we get there, I want to go in the castle. Not the royal castle, like an old castle that ain't in use no more or something like that, because that...
not an updated one. You want, the real castles back in the day?
I work at a hotel, so I talk to guests all the time, and I was talking to a guest who was from over that way, and she said all their buildings are just like old, like thousands of years old.
That's nice.
Like,
that's nice to see
it's
history.
Just old
Yeah.
buildings, you know. So I want to.
It'll be different to see
buildings.
how they used to live or how these castles used to be and stuff like that. It's gonna be very exciting. I look at London and Paris and stuff as a sightseeing place.
Unless you live there, then it's just kind of the norm.
Yeah, true. But I'm just ready for the sightseeing, like taking pictures and be able. And yes, we will be vlogging the whole time while we're here, for the most part. We are going for 7 days?
Yep.
Kind of, in a way.
Monday to Monday.
It's
we'll
Monday to
leave
Monday,
on a Monday, but we'll get there on Tuesday.
We'll get there
and
Monday
then we'll be on the
Tuesday.
way back Monday morning,
And we'll
their
get here
time.
Monday.
But we'll still get here Monday because it's like a 12-hour time difference.
That's not 12 hours. I thought it was only 6.
Is it? I thought it was like 12. I don't know. It's a big enough time difference that we're going to gain a lot of hours on the way back here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that's going to be different. So, of course, we are all taking either sleeping pills. The Xanax is going to work for me to just go to sleep.
I'm going to just drink some ZQuil.
And we have to go to sleep because our plane leaves, our first flight leaves at 3:10
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we got a hour layover?
Yeah, pretty much. And then it's 8 hours after that plane, or I keep saying plane ride, but flight? Would that be considered a ride?
I call it a ride.
Yeah. But, so then it's 8 hours, so it's definitely going to sleep. So, you guys pray. We make it there safely. We have trust in God, and it's going to be exciting. I just don't like planes.
I think it's going to be weird driving on the wrong side of the road and watching people
I forgot about that.
steering from the right side instead of the left side.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's just going to be weird.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be weird, but we're not driving.
Yeah, no.
We are taking transportation, some type of transportation from, everywhere we go. So, but yeah, I didn't even think about that. I forgot they drive on the
I
other side.
heard, don't expect to find a good burger over there. They're not known for burgers. More fish and chips, I guess.
But we're going to try it and see, and then you guys will get our views on it, of how the food is. Because normally when you go places, you always want to try the different foods. But people telling me their food ain't all that great.
That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
So, we'll see.
What's going to be going on when we get there? I don't know.
The first day I think we're going to be moving because
we are.
We're trying to stay up. We don't want to get too comfortable. But the good thing is, by sleeping on a plane for 8 hours, that's how much you're supposed to sleep at night anyway. So as long as we just do what we're supposed to do, then we'll be good. And then we would stay up. But I heard it does get chilly at night.
That's crazy.
And when I've been looking, it's been 80s, which is perfect weather during the day. But then it's dropping down to 50 sometimes. So that's going to be pretty chilly going from 80 to 50. You would think they would have crazy storms, but that's crazy. That's a big drop.
That is 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be exciting. Too bad we can't actually meet royal people. And then they said for the changing of the guard, it's you got to pay to get close enough to get a good view. Or you can just try to show up early enough to
get there and just first come, first
It's nothing
serve,
like the movies where you can actually walk up on them and mess with them and all that. I don't think so.
I don't know. We're about to find out. But we have a lot in store and we don't want to tell you everything. But we're just really excited. So, of course, our next video, we will be vlogging, packing, and things that we're going to take. And
I ain't taking nothing but 2 shirts.
Yeah, anyway. We're not going shopping there. I mean, our money is more.
We gotta get a souvenir.
Yeah, we're gonna get souvenirs, but I think we're saving our money more for the sightseeing if we gotta pay for all of that and stuff like that, because that's really what we want to do. Usually when we go out of town, we always shop. But I'm more wanting to spend the money on activities and stuff like that, different things. So that'll be exciting. But of course, the last day, splurge on out if you didn't.
Yeah, because we don't want to bring none of that money back.
Well, we don't want to bring the
go
pounds
ahead and-
back, really.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
rather spend that while we're there, because you can't spend it here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're excited, and the kids are going places. But when we
Well,
come back, we
the
have
boys
a
got
special
football and
little-
stuff, so they couldn't
Yeah,
miss that anyway.
they didn't want
So,
to either.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do something with them when we come back 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a little mini trip. And so that's exciting because it's right before school starts, so they get to have a little fun
Yeah.
and see some family and stuff like that. So that's what we want to do.
Is that around time the fair's there?
Yeah, probably. But I don't even want to spend on the fair.
Yeah, our
We had a
fair's
fair.
trash.
Oh my gosh.
Our state fair is trash.
It's like you're paying for like just a week of fair that you can get a whole season pass to Six Flags for the whole season.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you pay for the pass, and you have to pay to get in every day. It's like $10 to get in every day after you pay for their little season pass, or they call it mega pass. It ain't worth it, y'all. Like the parking and paying to get in every time, plus you done paid $60-something for a mega pass. Not worth it. I am very disappointed.
not
We
worth
need
it.
to do better.
But anyways, we
I'm just
ain't even
saying.
worried about that. We got that other trip when we get back from the London trip. I want to call it London Paris now, just because it's
London,
more
Paris.
it's more than just London. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this quick video. You know, like we said, we're gonna have more for y'all in store, being more consistent. She got a plan. I'm gonna follow the plan, and we're gonna go from there. So until next time, see y'all.
Bye.